How come you didn't, stay in Accom for the first 2 years? Just financial.
Um, Financial and be honest, my parents played a big part in that. So they didn't really want me to kind of go out like that, go out there and just to spend like that. They were just saying, you know what, you go into your final year, have somewhere where you can be, because it's going to be more important for you to have your independence than in first year.
Mm.
Um, Now that I look back on it, I don't know, would I have done things a bit differently? Maybe, but I'm happy it's turned out how it's turned out anyway.
That's good.
Yeah.
I was always reluctant to stay in London purely because wouldn't be able to leave.
That's the thing. That's the thing. But I've been lucky as well because my parents have been pretty chill about it. So it's like there are times where obviously I'd come down to Bristol to see you guys and Brian, maybe go up to Manny, to see my girlfriend and a few other friends as well. Like I've been all around the UK, so I've been quite lucky with that. I think if my parents weren't so chill, then it would have been a lot harder. Because I mean, I'd still feel like I can go anywhere in a
Mm.
way. Yeah, but then you know what it is. I can't really explain it. There are times where you get in and it's calm and your parents are like it's chill, but there are also times where you get in and it still kind of feels like, hey, you're supposed to be back by a certain time. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's kind of like they just switch. They kind of just switch off when they want to have their curfew or not. It's a bit mad, but what can you do?
Yeah, I hear that. To be
Yeah, yeah,
fair, like, that's an interesting point because all through school I was always lying to my parents, even like subconsciously. If I was, I don't know, after school I was doing homework, I'll say, oh, I was at a friend's house, just like, because I didn't want to tell the truth. Because I'm just
oh
scared of getting
yeah.
in trouble. I feel like you mature a lot quicker when you have to be a man at home.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think you learn more about how to manage your time because I think uni really taught me that your time is really what you make of it. And you can spend it doing whatever you want, but you have to really manage that and rise above it. And I think only now I'm really truly seeing, how much of a challenge it was initially to kind of be independent. Um, and like just take control of your own learning. Because teachers used to say that to me, like what you do at home is really important. Make sure you have enough time to do other things as well, so that you have time to do your work. But I'm kind of seeing that now, definitely.
Mm, mm.
But before it was all bullshit to be honest, but now it's not really that much bullshit anymore, so it's nice.
Yeah, I get that. You're the oldest, right?
No, I'm the middle child. Shout out J.
Okay.
Cole.
Mad. Older brother?
Two of them.
Mad. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's it's different. It's different, isn't it? But it is what it is.
Mm. But then, I mean, I'm the oldest, so I can't really relate, but I've always felt like I had a lot of pressure, family-wise to help out at home, because the younger ones can't
Yeah,
work yet.
yeah, yeah. I hear you. I feel that exact same pressure over here. And I think that's kind of that's what makes uni a big part of that pressure as well. Because when you put those two things in tandem, it's like, all right, you have an ultimate goal, right?
Mhm.
To just do your thing and help out at home, in the future as well. But then it's also like, okay, I've got to make sure I smash uni and do as well as I can to be able to have the means to do that or find something that would give me the means to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And even just now, like, or throughout the years anyway, when I've had like my own and stuff, like I'm not afraid to say that, yeah, I've been able to help out at home and like just helping my mum, my dad obviously when they need it. So, it
Mm.
is what it is. Most of my friends, when I actually told them, like, they're like, what? You, what are you doing? Like, how are you, sending so and so to your mum and dad? Like, it's your money, keep it. But it's different, you know, growing
Yeah.
up in an Afro-Caribbean household, it's just different, some people just won't understand.
Word. I,
Yeah.
I went through all of last year saying, oh, I'm broke, I can't afford anything. And then February time, I think, I dropped 6K to like fix my parents' bathroom. And friends are like, oh, where's this money come from? Like, to me, there's home money, then there's like going out money. There's two different bank accounts.
Yeah. Definitely, definitely. They must have been grateful though.
All right. Next question is,
Oh, oh wow. You know what it is? I think sometimes it's a surprise, but other times it's like, well, we expected it. We put all of this into you, so you should really be giving back.
literally.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh man. Uh,
Uh, but
yeah.
then I do feel like all sorts of parents have a different way of showing love and showing thanks. Like my mum sort of type to buy me something when she's proud of me. She was just like, I don't know, cook extra nice one day and not say anything.
Mhm. The words I'm proud of you, the words I love you, the words that I'm really happy for you, the words you're a great example to your siblings. Nah, no, 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 no. It's just it's well done. Well done is like the highest of the highest you can get. If you get a well done, you know you really did well. You know what I mean?
Literally,
And then
literally.
that will probably come on the sides of, obviously you get your meal, you don't have to do chores or whatever. They just let you sleep on one time. But it all goes back to normal the week after, so it is what it is.
Old, old.
Yeah.
I think the first time I really knew my parents were proud was when, I think it was my little brother's communion or something. And
Oh,
obviously my
really?
parents invited all their friends and they're like, oh, you're Jordan, right? You're the oldest one. And they started saying these great things I'd done. I'm like, okay. He
Oh
puts it
man.
all in the group chats, just not to me.
Oh,
But,
those ones, those ones. Speaking of which, I'm sure it must have been a lot. They must have been really happy when you actually got your place at University of Bristol, right? Considering how like great of a uni it is, Russell Group, all of that stuff.
not really, actually. It's
Mm.
interesting because like my parents didn't go to uni. They barely even did, A levels. So it's like they don't really appreciate the full education system like that. I'm not sure if it's the same for you guys, but
Mm.
yeah, unless I'm bringing home the bread, like they don't really get it.
Ah, I heard that. I think with my parents, I think they're the same, but I think they've also kind of realized, okay, your child needs to be going to uni to be able to bring home the bread. Not only do they need to be going to uni, it helps their employability prospects if they're going to a uni that is considered good in some sense. So then um, if you want if they want you to bring home the bread, they also want you to bring home the best type of bread. So the best bread will come if you go to the best type of unis, etc., etc. Then you have that whole, okay, what are the best unis? Then you look into it, it's called the Rust Group, and before you know it, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I mean, if you break it down like that, yeah, but some parents have time. My parents had time, so my mum knew what Russell Group really was before I did, so I was like, well, okay, yeah.
No, I hear that. My parents knew Oxford and Cambridge,
Oh
and
yeah. Oh, everyone knows Oxford Cambridge. Come on. Yeah,
literally, that's
definitely.
about it. I think my parents still think I study physics instead of engineering, so.
Oh man. Oh boy. You know what? I don't think I can tell the difference. As long as it's got numbers, as long as it's a STEM, as long as it says the words BSc, it's all good. Oh boy. It's true. It's true. I don't think they really know, but it's just like, okay, if it's got numbers in it, we're all good. It's gonna make us.
As soon as I told them, yeah, I'm applying to banks, they're like, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's good enough for us.
yeah, good, all good. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you told them that you wanted to start a podcast or a media company now, or you want to maybe record some music, they'd be like, okay, okay, okay. I mean, that's when they'd sit down and have a chat and they'd be like, are you sure this is what you want to do? You really sure?
Them ones.
They mean well though. Our parents, they mean very well. You
Yeah,
know,
of course.
just want to see us do well, and they want to see us be an example to like our young siblings and stuff, and also like have the things that they could never have.
That's true.
Yeah.
I was
Interestingly
having
enough.
a chat the other day on the same subject, and I think it's a thing where parents only really know what they know. So when it comes to like starting a podcast, they don't understand the financials of that, so it's hard to back it.
Mm.
It's a thing where I got to wait 3 years till I get like 2 listeners, and they'd be like, "Oh, mom, look, people care."
Yeah, I mean, they can see that. If they see it's something that builds traction, yeah, but they will usually be one of the first people to kind of you know, question you and maybe even doubt you because, like, not that they don't believe in you, but, you know, they kind of want to see results. So it's because results is what guarantees success in a way. So if they don't
Mm.
really see it, it's going to be hard to justify it in their minds. But, you know, you have their support in you know, in many ways. You just don't know it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
To,
true.
to kind of build that podcast or to do it must have been something that's not exactly straightforward. But yeah, it's good that you're doing it, man.
I appreciate that, man.